everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am super excited for this video. This is a recreation of Jose Corrella's look on Kehlani in January this year. I really love this look, how it looks on her. I love how it looks on me. I think this will look good on everyone because it's a really simple brown smoky eye and then a nice glossy nude lip to go along with the eyes, and they complement each other really well. So I saw this makeup look and I fell in love with it. I love Kehlani and her music, and I just thought this would be a fun, easy look to recreate. I think this look would be bomb for the first night out of quarantine. I think this is definitely the look I'm gonna do for that night. So yeah, let me stop rambling. I'm really excited to show you guys what I did because I think it's really easy and everyone could do this. And if you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I already have my foundation and eyebrows on, so I'm going to start off first with my eyeshadow. I already have my eyeshadow primer on. I use the P. Louise eyeshadow base as always. Today the two palettes I'm going to be using are both from Morphe. This is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create palette, and this is the Morphe NA Always Golden palette. First, I'm going to take the 9A palette, and I'm going to use this shade right here called Splendid. It's like a warm brown, and I'm going to be using that with a Morphe M513. Just focusing this in my crease, but then also bringing it out a little bit because Kehlani's look was kind of blown out. And it wasn't too like sharp around the edges. When I'm doing this, I have a really light hand as well, so I make sure that I don't really put a lot of pressure. Again, with the 9A palette, I'm going to go in with this color Aware. It's like a warm chocolatey brown, but a little bit darker than Splendid was on the same brush. And I'm going to focus this more on the outer half of my eye. So I'm putting this on my eyelid and blending it throughout my crease as well, but mostly just focusing it on the outer part of my eye. Now with the Dare to Create palette, I'm going to go in with this kind of cooler brown tone because Kehlani definitely has a tiny bit of cooler definition in her crease. I'm going to take that shade on a more defined crease brush and just keep it on like the outer V of the eye and like right in the crease. Now with my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, I'm going to cut my crease just because Kehlani's look, like the inner part of her eyelids were way brighter. I think having a clean base will make whatever you put on top of it even more pigmented. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm taking like this flat concealer brush. I'm just going to focus this on the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm only going to go like halfway through my eyelid because we want the rest to be a little smokier, and we're gonna focus the lighter colors on the inside. If that made any sense at all. I feel like I'm not even good at explaining things. Okay, so it's pretty sloppy, but I don't really mind because I'm gonna go in and blend out the edges of the concealer with the crease color. Now I'm going back in with the two blending brushes that I used. I'm gonna go in with the first one just because it has more product on it, and I'm not even taking any extra eyeshadow. I'm just going to be blending out the line between the concealer and the eyeshadow. Gently tapping where the concealer ends. And then I'm gonna go in with the darker color. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter as a base for the eyeshadow that I'm going to be using on top. Okay, Kehlani's inner corners, like the inner half of her eyelids, were so bright, and this is the prettiest color I could think of. And then I'm also applying this in my inner corner. And now I'm going to apply Colourpop Super Shock Shadow in the shade Lovely, a really pretty like champagne color, and it's glittery, so I'm going to take that on my ring finger and bounce it right over where I put the Anastasia highlighter. And then again, I'm patting this in my inner corners. Okay, now Kehlani had a pretty thick eyeliner. I'm pretty sure it was shadow because it doesn't look like it would be an eyeliner unless it's like a pencil. whatever. Regardless, her eyeliner was like a super dark brown because there's a clear contrast of like her black eyelashes and then the brown eyeliner. So I'm going to be taking the two darkest brown shades from this palette. I'm going to be taking this one right here and this one in the corner, and I'm going to be using a small angled brush to make a thick line. I'm not going to do anything crazy like a wing. I'm just going to put this along my lash line. Okay, now since I just got eyeshadow all under my eyelids, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Medium Warm, and I'm going to be applying this under my eyes. And I'm going to blend that in with my e.l.f. sponge, which is seriously so good, especially with this concealer. I haven't tried it with any other concealers. With the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Fair Light, I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. sponge again and applying this in my T-zone and under my eyes. And the last time I used this powder, I discovered that it does make my face lighter the longer I leave it on, so I'm going to let it sit for like not very long, and then I'm going to wipe it away. I let it sit for literally like 30 seconds and I already wipe it away. I feel like this powder is really powerful, so you really don't even need to let it bake on your face for that long. And now I look like a ghost, but that is okay because we are going to use bronzer. It's fine. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I would show you mine, but I've literally hit pan. Like, there's nothing left, but there's still a little bit left, so I'm going to keep using it until I really run out. With my favorite Marc Jacobs bronzer, I'm going to contour my face using the Morphe M530 brush. And I'm also going to be using the Marc Jacobs bronzer to contour my nose. One thing that I like about Kehlani's makeup is that her nose contour goes like into her crease shadow a little bit. So I'm going to connect the whole thing as well. And then drag it down so the line isn't as harsh. And then I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. sponge and kind of tap it out so it's more blended in. Kehlani's cheeks were kind of peachy pinky and definitely shimmery, so I'm going to be using this Too Faced. I've had this for so long that I don't think they even make this anymore, but this is what it looks like. So yeah, I can't even tell you what shade I have it in, but if I find it online, I will link it down below. Check out the description bar below to see all of the names of the things I used today. But yeah, it's a really pretty kind of trio color, so I'm just going to be swirling my brush in this, and I'm definitely going to focus this on the apples of my cheeks, but the lower apples, like not directly in the center but kind of lower, because that's where Kehlani's was, and then drag it all the way up. Then I'm going to be using the Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter to highlight my face. And again, Kehlani's highlighter starts kind of lower on her cheeks, so that's where I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my finger for my nose. Okay, now again with the same blending brush as before, this is the M513. I'm going to drag this under my lower lash line and just lightly buff it out and connect it with the outside of the crease as well. And then with the same angled eyeliner brush that we did the dark brown eyeliner with, I'm going to be taking the same colors and pressing those into my lower lash line, like right on the lash line. For eyelashes today, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Samantha No. 7 lashes. I think these are so pretty and wispy, and they almost look like eyelash extensions. Now that the lashes are on, I'm going to go back in with the Amrezy highlighter and apply this under my eyebrows, because Kehlani's definitely had some shimmer under her eyebrows. And now for mascara, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara. My all-time favorite. My eyes are super watery. And then on the lower lash line as well. Can't forget to set the eyebrows in place. And now for my second favorite part of this look, because my first favorite part are the eyes. Now my second favorite part are lips. So I'm going to be using two lip products today. The first, this is the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 2. It's a really pretty dark chocolatey nude. And then for lip gloss, since Kehlani had some glossy lips, I'm going to be using the Alamar Cosmetics lip gloss, and this is in the shade Dulce. And these two together give you the perfect combination of what Kehlani was wearing. So first I'm going to line my lips, and I'm going to try to drag in the lip liner just a little bit. Now I'm going to be using a really tiny brush. This is the Bobbi Brown eyeliner brush actually. I'm just going to blend in the lip liner with the more center of my lip, just so it's not as dramatic. And then I'm going to be using the Alamar lip gloss over this. And I'm applying this only to the center of my lips, like I'm staying away from the outer parts where I put the lip liner. And the more you apply, the lighter it gets. With the same lip pencil that I just used, again, I'm going to blend where the two products meet. So I'm looking at my lips compared to hers, and I think I need to get a little more nude with the gloss. So I'm going to get a nude gloss, and I will be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So to lighten up the lips, I'm going to be using this MAC lip gloss in the shade Showing Skin, and I'm just going to apply this in the very center of my lips to lighten it up a bit, since mine is looking a little brown right now. Oh yeah. Perfect. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I enjoyed making this. I actually love how this turned out. I love the eyes, I love the lips, I love the face. So I really hope you guys enjoyed. I would love to see if anyone recreates this look, then tag me on Instagram. I'll leave all of my information down below, as well as all of the products that I use. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see me recreate another celebrity's makeup, go ahead and leave their name down below. Thank you for watching my video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.